What's going on, guys? It's the easy breezy LHeezy, and I'm bringing you episode 5 of my Dragonball Xenoverse 2 series. So let's get into it. And I'm going to boost my attributes from the points that I got from last episode from beating up Piccolo and his little brothers. So yeah, I'm going to upgrade my points, get my guy getting stronger and shit so he can just start fighting and beating man up. So yeah, there's the attributes, and I'm finally going to put that move on that I got yesterday. I'm also going to put energy charge on, because I got that, I think that was from doing the Piccolo thing as well, I'm not quite sure though. And because I like my supers on the B and square ones, I just changed that just quickly, so I can get it done, reaction, instead of having to look at my controls to see what I'm doing, because that's going to take up precious seconds and stop that combo getting hit. So I advise you guys do the same. Put all the moves that you want on the best buttons for you, so you can just instinctively do that shit and just murder the hell out of people. So I'm going to do a parallel quest today, boys, and I'm only going to do it on my own. The only ones where I'm actually going to use like the computer Goku and Vegeta is on the really hard ones. Because I do like doing it on my own, it's an easier way to get Z's, because you aren't numbered in shit, so you can get Z's easier, and it's just better anyway. The only time I'm going to do it is if there's far too many of them and they just start pissing me off with the bloody double teams and shit, because they do get annoying. I remember on Xenoverse 1, I can't remember the name of it, but it starts off where you have to fight Goten and Trunks in the hyperbolic time chamber, and then they turn Super Saiyan, both of them. And then you go outside and you fight Trunks and Vegeta and they turn Super Saiyan. And then you fight Goku and Gohan, and they are obviously Super Saiyans, and Gohan's a Super Saiyan too. So yeah, it's buggery. And that one, they used to just spam their ultimate attacks, like every time they had them, just spam the shit out of him. So I had to do the same. I had to get that death ball and my Super Saiyan and just spam the shit out of him. But you can't really do that on this one, so it might be a bit different. They might not be able to spam as much as they used to either, so it might be a bit easier in that sense. So it should be alright when I'm doing it on my own. I'll have to see, but I'll tell you guys if I need to have some help, which I probably shouldn't. I'm pretty good at the game, not that good though. So I've just murdered off Goku and Piccolo, and now I'm just going to murder off the fake Super Saiyan 3 because he's a little bitch. Look at that, I backhanded him into hell. And now I've got an ultimate finish, and for some reason, baby Gohan thinks he can hang with me. Now just look what happens to him. Just count the seconds of how quick this shit lasted. He's just done. Look at that shit. I ended the little boy in 7 seconds. Why is he even stepping up to me? Just because I've hurt your family doesn't mean you're gonna take me on. 7 bloody seconds? That wasn't even a bloody fight. I deserved a Z for that shit. So yeah, that parallel quest got done quite easily, to be fair. Goku wasn't really much of a fight, and he's probably the strongest one there, because Raditz is just a little bitch anyway. I just don't like Raditz, he's a little pussy. He's the weakest of all the Saiyans, even Nappa. And he don't even have no hair. What Saiyan doesn't even have hair? So yeah, what happens if he becomes Super Saiyan? It's never gonna happen, but what the hell would happen? Would his hair just glow gold? The fuck? So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go up to this, like near the timeless, because there's tutors up here. And I want to go to my first tutor, because I want him to be my instructor. So that's when I'm doing those little tutorial things with the elder Kai, the Gramps, I don't have to be doing it with bloody Krillin. So we're gonna go to Mr. Child Beater himself. The pick man. The one that just beats up little kids and calls it training. So we're gonna be that little kid that he's gonna try and beat up, because we want to train with him. Cause we need an instructor, and this is the one I'm choosing because he's the only good one for the level that I am. So let's see what kind of training Pix wants us to do. What's he got in store for us? And he will know that I am a true warrior when he sees me backhand him into oblivion. He will then be a believer of my power. And he ain't got 3 friends before him like he did yesterday, little bitch. I've got him one-on-one, full strength and everything. So now I'm gonna show him what happens, and why he doesn't be a little bitch and hide behind his mates. But yeah, that little move there, that's what he's gonna give me. And to be honest, it's quite a good move if you use it right. When you use it you want to use it when they're really close to you, so when you like vanish like that. So when you come behind them, just straight up use them and then they'll fall into it. Or when you just combo them when they're standing there like that. And it's pretty easy, but you don't want to use it when they're flying away because it's only got a limited range. And it won't even bloody touch him, so there's no point. So you may as well just do it like that. And I got another Z there. I quite like getting Z's. It just means that I've dominated that mission. But sometimes you don't get Z's even though you've dominated it, which is quite bullshit. Like you'll see later on in the episode, I dominate him quite well and I don't get a Z. I get quite a shit rating, to be fair, for saying how much I dominate him. So we passed his initiation test, which is going to be quite easy, to be fair, because I shouldn't even initiate for people. I should just beat him up for making me, like, I can't think, initiate that shit. I really couldn't think of the word there, so I just came up with the first thing that came to mind. I get a little bit weird like that. I sometimes just make up words or just say random shit just because I find them right in my head. Like that. It's weird shit. I don't know what the hell goes on in my brain. But yeah, we're going to go to the second mission with Pixman, because I want that extra score for my attributes so I can get those attributes up so my punches, my key blast roast ya, and my health is just indestructible. I want all of that shit, and I want to be like Mo Farah with that bloody stamina. That motherfucking feather can run for time. But yeah, that's what I want, so I'm gonna get him to train me. As you can see, I made him my instructor because I wanted him on my trials, like I've said. So now me and the child beater are like best buds, BFFs forever, except I ain't gonna help him with that child beater shit. Well, actually I already did. I beat up Gohan earlier. I think Gohan's just one of those kids that you just have to beat up. He's got that bloody face, little twat. He just needs to get twatted every now and then. So yeah, I'm facing 3 bloody Piccolos at the moment. I don't even know how he's made 3 Piccolos. Little twats dividing and multiplying and shit. He's doing so much math that I can't even keep up with him. We're gonna do what stupid people do to smarter people that try and outwit them. Beat the shit out of them. Because drawn over brains when you're quite stupid. You just go there, you punch shit, and there's all your fucking trouble sorted, boys. You've sorted it by punching shit. How do you think that happens? Have you ever played Clash of Clans, you know how the builders build shit? You just hit it with a bloody hammer. Perfect knowledge, perfect wisdom. That's how you do shit. You hit something, it works. Apparently that's the way the world works when it's cartoons and shit. So that's how I'm gonna work it. So we're murdering these little green twats. The little imitators of Piccolo. They'll never even be that strong. He's not even like Cell. Cell can make clones of him that are just as powerful. Yet Piccolo's just a pussy with pussy-ass clones and bitch-ass friends. That's how it goes down. I'm just gonna roast all the little pussy old Z-fighters. The only ones that are worth it are Goku and Vegeta. Because I love them boys. They're my boys. And I'll shout out Gohan as well. Teen Gohan's pretty sick, to be fair to him. The other ones can suck it. And I'd have to say that version of Gohan is the best by far anyway. Teen Gohan is bloody sick. I know Ultimate Gohan's pretty good when he comes back from Grandpa Kai and he's had his bloody power unleashed and shit. But to me, Teen Gohan's just amazing, the way he just destroyed Cell when nobody else could. It was just animal-esque and he destroyed it. He deserves the attention and credit for that shit. So yeah, you put in the comment section what Gohan you think's the best, like the adult Gohan, the teen Gohan, or even the little bitchy Gohan on Namek. I doubt it's gonna be him. And if you just don't like any of the Gohans, just put down who your favourite Z-Fighter is. Any of them, even if it's Yamcha. If it's Yamcha though, I will look down on you with pity. I'm sorry, but Yamcha is a peasant. So we're just gonna dominate this Piccolo here. He ain't gonna have shit on me. I'm gonna power up so I can use that bloody move that he's given me to finish him with. And there you go. I've cleared that mission with his own move. And that's a decent move, but it's not really the best. It's just like the first one, really. And yeah, so it's not really the best. I wouldn't advise using it. You can get better ones out there. But if you're starting off, you can use it. And it will be useful, but it won't just knock someone out. So yeah, and somehow this green trash just teleported me across the whole map. I went to the bloody timeless. Now I'm outside the bloody school. This man's a wizard. He's a bloody wizard, Harry. So basically what the child beater is talking about is that movie just gave it a defensive move, and you can use it to deflect other moves so they don't hurt you, which is probably why I don't like it, because as you know, I'm not really the defensive guy. I'm all about that attack. I just want to cause as much damage as I possibly can and then just get the hell out of there. I don't want to get touched or shit, so I use my vanish and my stamina, but I ain't gonna block or use no defensive ass shit. So yeah, we're gonna go into Piccolo's final training that I can do, because I don't have a high enough advancement test, so I need to go and do that shit one more time or two more times, so I can unlock his final one or his final two, and then I can show you that. But I'm going to show you the last one I can do, and it's good because I can beat up Yamcha and Krillin. So, you know, I always love doing that shit because they're both two of my least favourite people, and it's always fun to do. And I've got this light grenade like move here, and it is a decent move, to be fair. When you've hit him away and they're flying away like so, then you can hit him with it, and it's a far like move, so you want to hit it when they're quite far away from you, because if you do when you're close, it's not going to hurt him and it ain't going to do anything. And I just got hit from by some next keyboard, and he just got me and just murdered me off. So I'm going to take my revenge on Yamcha for even touching me with his dirty little key, his dirty little twat. So I've knocked him out. I've just knocked him out cold. And now I'm going for Krillin. I don't like this bloody egg. And I'm going to crack it with one of these light grenades that Piccolo gave me. Because why the hell not? I may as well cook it with some bloody key. So we're going to just keep knocking him out. See what he's got. And see if he can even stand up to my power. Which he will not be able to do, because we all know he's a little bitch boy. And I think my favourite part of the Frieza saga is when Krillin dies, to be brutally honest, because when Krillin dies, Goku turns into Super Saiyan, and that is my favourite transformation on the Dragon Ball Z one, because of how emotional the guy is. It's just straight up emotional, straight up raw, and he just wants to beat the shit out of Frieza. Even though I don't know why he's getting emotional, to be fair. It's obvious that that old twat's gonna die. He's the weakest one there, even when a 10-year-old stood right next to him. He's an absolute pussy. And when you're against someone like Frieza, who's as cold and ruthless as he is, you're just not gonna survive. When you're the weakest one there, he's gonna pick you up and laugh at you while he's doing it. Because that's the kind of guy Frieza is. I bloody love Frieza, to be honest. His voice and just the way he acts. He's just my favourite villain, because he's so bloody ruthless and so aggressive. He's so funny and shit. He makes me laugh. He's so crazy. And just the way he blew up a whole planet because he was afraid of one warrior. He blew it up without even doing anything. He's never trained a day in his bloody life, and he still murders people. So yeah, that's why he is an animal for me. And as you've seen, I've just dominated these man, and for some reason I only get an A. You've seen the domination that was going on. I got tagged a little bit, but I still got the no sweat ping and everything. I got bloody A. A bloody A. Fuck that shit. Where's my S or Z at? I was all over that shit like slob on a cob. So yeah. This is going to be the end of the episode today then, boys. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it and playing it. So yeah, as always, if you could like, comment, and maybe a cheeky subscribe, that'd be breezy. I'm out. Bye bye.